college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cyclones will put toe to leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Miami's offense will get the first crack at it here. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
That's caught. It's Lyle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Nickel. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. I want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Cyclones offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is
turning it on. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's nickel. Caught behind the line, it's wide. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here. When you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. And this guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
He's got it on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Timing and better execution execution that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll ride the hot hand. On his feet at the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Cyclones come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for space, it's Jackson. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That brings them to within 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Virginia. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end now in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Nickel. Gets it out quickly. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carr. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air.
Touchdown, Miami! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half.
And the Canes will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready.
There he goes!
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Robinson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding open areas. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The play-action fake. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Robinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough space. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Carr. Turns it on down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane. And that one will come up here in the second half.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame, where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's the handoff. Just shedding tackles.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
With the catch, it's Branch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking left. Makes a connection. Slithers into space. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's how you have a short neck. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia Tech has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been near perfection. They're up by 19 over Louisville. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds the tight end, and they swarm him under.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking for room. It's Lyle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's nickel. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throwing right. Makes the grab, it's Carr. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The hand to the running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if you're up, and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man down the middle. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to throw again. Thanks to grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Here comes the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Gets away from one, finds room. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, and the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find...
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. Not much drive or anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this